Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal, Van Dweller, and I'm back with more classic Tetris Monthly Masters event for March of 2026. And what we've got for you right now is one single solitary solo match. In fact, it's the last of our preliminary matches, and it's going to be in the teal bracket, round 2. So that's second column, second one down. It will be Sidnev versus Pkric. Pkric defeated Silly Shark in round 1, made it here to round 2. Sidnev qualified into seed number 10. The winner of this will eventually, but not right now, take on Pixel Andy, which is exciting. Where are we at for our top 8? Yeah, we've already got 2 players into our top 8, Eyeball and Dan V. So that's pretty much where we're at. Eyeball orange, Dan V red. We're getting there, though. We are getting there. So anyway, yeah, Sidnev versus Pkric is what we're doing right now. Rules-wise, do I want to remind you players, I'm speaking to 2 people right now, that these are best of 5s. The first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match. Level 18 starts all the way through. Level 39, super kill screen, score uncapped, same piece sets, re-rolled in between each game of the match. No incrementing, re-rolling is what we do here. You should not receive any advice in-game. Nobody in the room or in your ear or whatever telling you how you should play anything about your opponent's board or game or anything like that. And do not pause unless the commentator tells you to. If you experience tech issues like with OBS or internet or PC or camera or capture, then just keep playing. Okay, do not pause. I'm not gonna ask you to pause, so there should never be a time when you pause. And the winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool which stands right now at $56767, $567.67. I wonder who made it 56767. I wonder who it was. But yeah, we got a ways to go. Actually, we're over halfway done with the tournament, and we have got a ways to go. We got to get to $2,000 if we want to pay our top 8. You do want to ensure that this event keeps happening, that we keep bringing you these events and the players keep showing up. Prize pool is a great way to do that. Use the Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. That'll bring up some links. Oh, whoops. Oh, shoot. I hate Apple Music. Anyway, that'll bring up some links. The one that says Masters March, that is the one for this tournament. Click on that. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. And once you are logged in, well, how do you log in? Oh, go to the top right-hand corner. See a button that says log in. You can log in with your existing Twitch or YouTube or Discord account. Once you're logged in, look on the right side of the screen. There's a button that says contribute. And from there, you can contribute. Okay, good, easy. Remember, all our prize pools are funded 100% by you, the fans. If there's no sponsors, there's no corporation for Tetris broadcasting or anything like that, it's you guys. That's it. So that's how to support the players. To support the channel, you can do that. You can go to patreon.com/monthlytetris, make an ongoing pledge of support, keep this channel going. Just like the people on this slide have done. Scott Gray, Jane the Window, K9, Tacky, Madelsberger, N-Dog, Mr. Brain, Corporal Jr., Troy Dan, Kim M, Cat Kid, Java T, Jason, Sunny, and Mila. Thank you for your support. And everybody else in the slide, thank you for your support as well. Use the support command to bring up some other ways to support us. If you like Patreon, you can make an ongoing contribution via PayPal or Streamlabs. There are also some ways that you can make a one-time contribution linked there. Also, if you're on YouTube, you can do a super chat, do a sticker, join the channel as a member. You can even gift a channel membership to the people. Over on Twitch, you got bits and subs and gift subs. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get an Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime gaming subscription to grant to the streamer of your choice on a monthly basis. But it is use it or lose it. You cannot save them. You cannot stack them. So do not lose them. Use them on us. Okay? Good. bring over our players. We'll get them all situated and stenciled out. And the whole dealio. What is it, 10 and 23? There's 10 and 23. All right, what a champion. Pkric has his own camera reversed. His own camera is reversed. I like it. And yeah, let me bring up Sidnev. I got the time right? And it's I think I have the thing. I think I have it right. All right, Sidnev not in the chat. Okay. Maybe Sidnev's on another channel. Nope. All right, Sidnev not online. Peak says, imagine I get no-showed twice. They're all afraid. That's what it is. You got to write on your chest. You're a champion. An American champion. Yeah, look at that. Look at American. Saluting America. Vandy, would you spend $70 on a birthday cake? I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's fine. I mean, I probably wouldn't right now. Maybe I would. I don't know. I mean, it's not an inconceivable amount to spend on a birthday cake. I probably wouldn't right now. Talk to me in a year, maybe I will. I mean, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, a large cake could eat, you can get to $70. And then if you want to get like, high-end bakery, crazy cake, like a themed cake, I mean, you're going to spend hundreds of dollars on that. So it's not crazy. Plus, Chen, you're in California. Everything's like twice as much as everywhere else. So it's like you're asking me, would I spend $35 on a cake? And yeah, I guess I would. All right, well, let's see if we can, let me refresh the player again. You'd prefer a cookie cake because you're 12? What is a cookie cake? A cookie cake? Oh, shit. Oh, I almost spilled my Dr. Pepper on myself. Cookie cake. It's literally just a large cookie with frosting. Look at that thing. It's a giant cookie with frosting on it. I would eat that. I might go eat one right now. You know, since we're not going to be able to do this match. since we're going to get no-showed, may as well go eat a cake. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, no. Can you get the no-show world record? I mean, you deserve something. For God's sakes. Round 1 didn't show. Reschedule. That's all right. We're still 12 past. It's 12 past right now. This is normally when we start. We do not have another match as a substitute. No, we don't have substitute matches waiting just in case. And all right. So literally right now is when we normally start a bracket because I yap for like 12 minutes. Then we give the seed at about 12 minutes in. So I'm expecting when I refresh, the other player will be right there right now because they know, oh yeah, well, 12 minutes is when we start. So I'm ready to go. And any second now, they're going to show up. All right, guys, I think I'm quitting. I think I'm quitting. That's it. Mega Masters is it. Oh, that music is too loud now. Oh. America. This is an American, guys. A U.S. American. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, an American champion. So just to confirm there, Peak, when you heard that the USA baseball team lost in the World Baseball Classic, you were sad, right? You were sad. Because USA is your country and you are an American. Yeah, that's right. Yep. That's right. Okay. He doesn't even know what baseball is. Look at this guy. He's so sad. He's so sad. Well, I guess we'll start a clock, I guess. Do we start a clock? What kind of clock should we start? A 10-minute clock? You call it soccer. Yeah, it's called soccer, guys. And you like, American food. Well, we got to start a clock. Do we start a 10? We'll start a 10-minute clock. Yeah, I should have a clock. Now, look, I we never fully know. I have to say this every time. We never fully know like why someone's not there, so you can't jump to conclusions or condemnations. You don't know. Like, we just hope everybody's okay. That's what we hope. But we can't sit here all day. All right, there you go. Clock is ticking. No. It's I'm serious. I'm serious. Like, how crappy would you feel if you go, this person didn't show up, blah, 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 and then you found out something really bad happened. That happens once in a while. And you don't want to, it would be wrong. Wait, what is that? No, yeah, make that one smaller. What do you do? Oh no, what is that? What is that? What? No. Oh wait, here we go. Ew. Right. Ew. Gross. Mexico's gross. Ew. What do you mean I don't know what that flag is? What? Do you know how many flags I deal with like every month? All right, maybe like 20 different flags. But ew. Oh, I like the outline. I mean I'm a flag manager. All right, well, it's time for me to play for the player. That's the guys, you know the rules. I have to play for the player. That's the rules. Oh, that was a real 738 from yesterday. All right, I'm playing. This counts. Oh, the microphone's like right in my face. So it's kind of distorting my whole stereoscopic vision situation. Oh, yeah, see the microphone's like right in my face. Right in the face. All right. That's better. Oh, I guess I lost game one. Oh, wait. Peak's got a chase down of 45,600. And there it is. All right, Peak takes game one. That's it. All right, game number two. Here it comes. All right, game two. Honestly, guys, this should be the rule. This should absolutely be the rule. Oh, I won. I mean, Sidnev won. All right, we're tied. All right, game number three. No, it's Sidnev won. Oh, wait, I have no hand cam? Well, that's it. Uh-oh. Oh! Come on. Oh, no. Oh, Sidnev lost. All right. Peak takes game number 3. Goes up 2-1. Well, all right. Well, we got four more minutes. Think we can get 3 more games in, or 2 more games? All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, this is it. Here comes the max. Peak, you better be prepared to beat a max out. It's so hard to beat a max out, you know? Especially for an American player, a U.S. American player from America. Oh, the hearing test song is on. I can't unhear it now that it's been pointed out. It's insane. Yeah, it's the hearing test song. I gotta ask that Flex Style. Was this like intentional? Like, all right, I'm having my best run, lines wise. Come on. All right, there you go. Column 5, Tetris. 11,000 points back. I think I'm done, guys. I think I'm just done. I quit. I quit. You can be there in 10 minutes. Okay. Peak, can you wait 10 more minutes? I lost. And of course, being not home means, you'll get home in 10 minutes, but then it'll take you a few minutes. So I don't know. Can you wait 15 minutes, Peak? I know I have a paper due today, and this is like not the day for this to happen. Peak, is that something you're able to do? You can be set up in 10 minutes? Okay. All right. I mean, all right, Peak can wait. All right, we'll continue to... Peak said yes. Thank you, Peak. Appreciate that. So, I'll just keep hanging out, I guess. No, it's all right. It happens. Things happen. Things happen. In the end, it's only Tetris, but you know what I mean? So yeah, things happen. It's okay. I'm just glad everything's, I'm just glad, people are here and thriving and okay. That's what I care about. With the line spin, where I did a line spin, did I? I don't even know if I did one. All right, it's time to go for serious max attempts. Serious attempts. I'm so serious right now. It's happening. I can't get over that hearing test, though. Okay. I did do one? I was just doing my sleep, I guess, now. All right, so Pete gets some extended warm-up time. Should we just end the whole thing with Mega Masters and make that our big blowout? We'll have a big 128 person Mega Masters. And then that's it. That's the end. Is the set score accurate? There's no accuracy. It's not. It was a goof. Travis, all good things have to come to an end. This can't last forever. I mean, look at Saturday Night Live. That thing should have ended 20 years ago. Is anyone happy that it's Still on. Oh, all right. Well, we've got a challenge. N-Dog with the challenge. N-Dog has said he'll put in $300 if we get the prize pool to 700. So there's an active challenge. I got to have a way to indicate the challenge. I got to look into that. If people are going to do challenges, then we should have a way to indicate that on screen. There's a challenge. Invictus Rage says, SNL is one of the very few TV shows I always make a point of watching. I mean, I can't remember the last time I watched an episode of SNL. It's got to be like the 90s. Are you still planning on not letting anyone resurrect it? I mean, if some, you know, I don't know what it means. I'm not, I mean, I do want the option to come back and do it. I don't know. I don't know, man. I got to think about it. But yeah, this is not the day. I really needed the entirety of today to finish my paper, so I'm probably gonna have to submit it late because I basically have it all like there's a deadline, and I was like, all right, if everything goes perfectly, I can hit the deadline. So, oh man, my whole academic career crashing to a crashing. It's just crashing. What's up, Sharky? All right, I got a max. Ready? I have to let me at least get, let me just at least get to 29. I've been recently, the times that I've been playing, instead of trying to just like pace, I'm just like, you know what? Let's emphasize getting to 29, because the fact is, if I get to 29 enough, I feel like it's more likely to result in a PB rather than pacing hard and dying at, 84 lines. Like, I will stumble on a max out if I prioritize getting to 29. That's what I feel like. I think that's where I'm at. I say that as I'm like building to the sky. All right, now we'll calm down. All right, I should have fixed that. It's okay. All right, we're good now. We're good. Oh. I couldn't react quickly enough. There we go. Nice. Take it down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I overshifted, you monkey. This is me playing on the left. Yes, it is. Yeah, this is obviously not Sidnev. Clearly and obviously not Sidnev. All right. Anyway, we are waiting for Sidnev, and she said she'd be here in about 10 minutes, and that was about, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes ago. So we'll still be waiting a little bit. So as soon as she goes live, we can get this whole thing started. Wow. Oh, we did it. Oh, I'm like sitting here playing, and Nate. Oh, Pickle Kathy contributed $140 to the prize pool and said, hashtag Pickly Rickley fan who loves chicken burgers. There's the 700. And then we had a challenge going, and Nate said he would contribute 300 to the prize pool if we got to 700. And Kathy Simmons came through. Hashtag Pickly Rickley fan who loves chicken burgers. That's the 700. Thank you so much, Kathy Simmons. Really appreciate you. Oh, my God. No. No, I was just jokingly playing against Sidnev, you can warm up for a minute or two. It's totally fine. Let me get rid of my game. Pickly Rickley. Anyway, thank you so much, Kathy Simmons. Thank you to Pickly Rickley. Thank you to Nate. Pickly Rickley likes chicken burgers. Anyway, I don't think Sidnev listens to commentary, but if you can hear me, you can warm up. It's totally fine. You can totally warm up. That chicken sandwich does look really good. I'm with you. You know what's weird is ever since I updated my Mac OS, the music app does suck now. Like, for some reason, all the levels of the songs are uneven. And I must have some setting that evens out the volume, and it got changed. Like, it's really annoying. Okay, so let me line up Sidnev's camera. And we'll flop her around over here. And she is hereby flopped around. Vandy, chicken sandwich or cheeseburger? Yeah, that's a tough one. Chicken sandwich is good. I like cheeseburgers good though. Yeah, it depends on the day, I guess. All right, I will put some pieces in the chat. So maybe about another minute or so. The pieces are here though. 3C5615. Yeah, I gotta go look in my Apple Music preferences. I don't want to though. It's like I might just play it all on VLC now. It's pretty annoying. Settings, playback, songs, sound enhancer. Yeah, I can't find it. Yeah, it's no worries. Okay. Well, it looks like both players are ready. Let me make sure that they are both on seed. They are 3C5615. Same seed. Looks good to me. It is game number 1. It's not top 16. It's round 2. This is a round 2 match between Sidnev and Pkric. Let us get them started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right. I'm glad we were able to get Sidnev. I'm glad Pkric is here. I'm glad everybody. I'm glad you're all here. Thank you all for your patience and hanging out. Really appreciate that. I guess I got to open my facts and logic sheet. I guess I closed it. I was looking up the cookie cakes. All All right, well, on the left side, seed number 10, it is Sidnev from the Netherlands. Sidnev has got a PB of 8.52 million, and coming into the month, he was ranked number 4 in the Premier poll. Oh no, Sidnev cannot pull off the Buko spin. That's not easy to do. It is not easy to do. All hell Buko, he was able to do it. Long bar down Tetris, Sidnev. So this board should now be low enough. Anyway, Sidnev qualified into this tournament with a 1.48 million. That was the average of her best 2 games played in a 1-hour qualifying period. She was ranked number 4 in the Premier poll, a ranking of Tetris players. You can find the full rankings over at premierpoll.com. Premier has an E at the end of it, so Premier ePoll, or use the PP command while you're watching live. That'll bring up the link to the Premier poll. Sidnev is a former CTM Masters event winner, won it back in August of 2024 after many, many times in the finals. And speaking of finals, Sidnev made it into the finals of last month's Masters event. Did we do that yesterday? When did we finish that? Was it Monday? 2 days ago? So yeah, Sidnev was in the finals. It did end up being Blue Scooty. Sorry for the spoilers. Winning, what, 5 in a row now? 4 or 5? It's too many. It's too much. We gotta find a way to distract Blue Scooty. Like, oh, you forgot to qual? Sorry, Scooty. Sorry. 140 Sidnev, 180 for Pkric. On the right side, it's Pkric, seed number 23 from the USA. PB of 1.97 million, also ranked in the Premier poll, number 19. Is that correct? No, 24. It's actually 24. I don't know how that says 19. Actually 24. That's okay. It says 19. But it's 24. It is 24. No, listen, you don't need to use your hands to correct me. Sidnev in a little bit of a pickle there. Gets a nice bar, though, to bring it down. Dirty Tetris. Sidnev 193. Pkric 281. Yeah, keep your hands on the controller, Pkric, okay? Imagine if players had to use their hands to correct me every time I said something wrong. They would never get to play. They would be correcting me the entire time. But anyway, yeah, Pkric played in round 1, defeated Silly Shark, aka Fort. Pkric, of course, from the United States of America, if anybody's watching. If anybody, at a .gov address is watching, Pkric is from the United States. Pkric also involved with Classic Tetris League, runs her YouTube, and prolific streamer over at Classic Tetris League. Leave Pkric alone, okay? $289 for Sidnev, $401 for Pkric. This is a best of 5, by the way, so the first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match. The winner moves on to a top 16 match against Pixel Andy. Sidnev is a 5-time CTWC Gold Bracket Championship player. Has finished 3 times in the top 8 or higher, including a runner-up in 2023. That was the year that Fractal won. A great match in that finals in a decider. Sorry for the spoilers. Sidnev, also a 3-time Classic Tetris European champion, 21, 22, and 25. That is PAL Tetris. All right, so now players are just 1 Tetris away, or at least, under 4 lines from level 19 transition. Sidnev going to transition in 386, so bit of a low transition here. Peak is in at 545. Sidnev is a 4-time CTM Mega Masters player, including 3 top 4 finishes or higher, including runner-up in 2025. And 3-time reigning champ of CTWC Austria. Peak has been in the Classic Tetris World Championship as well in 2021. 2-time silver bracket player as well, top 4 silver bracket in 2022. 4-time Mega Masters player as well. And you've also seen Peak at the Space City Regional within the last year or so. 635 for Peak, 434 for Sidnev. Sidnev gets a Tetris 462. Mr. Barrow says Peak is also currently running the LATAM Gran Campeonato. Is that a grand championship? Is that how Spanish works? 558 for Sidnev. I mean, why don't you just call it Grand Championship? I mean, come on. $771 for Peak. I kid, of course. I think the worst thing about doing things in the internet is having to say you're kidding, because like half of people don't know that you are. I can't believe you would say that. I think that's probably the worst part of the internet. 687 for Sidnev, 837 for Peak. Tetris for Peak, 869. Sidnev scrambling up near the top of the board. Kind of a suffer pace here for Sidnev, 695 on 27, but still kicking. I mean, no question she could still win this, even back by over 200,000 points. Tough customer. All right, Sidnev's got to bring this down, at least a few rows before 29 hits. This is very, very high. Very RNG dependent situation right now. And Sidnev, yeah, that's going to be a top out at 722. And Peak is good in game number 1. You can't wait for CMTC France. Wouldn't it be like the Championship Mundial Tetris Classique? Yeah, CMTC. The Classic Metric Tetris Community. Yes, that's what it stands for. How did that bar get left? It's a good question. All right. Well, Peak is ahead. As soon as Peak. All right, Peak's going to go for the mullen here. You know what? You deserve one. All right, it's over. All right, new pieces are here. FC F2EF. FC F2EF. And you say, how did that bar get left? Like, that could mean two things, right? FCF2EF. FCF2EF. All right, looks like both players are ready. Game number 2, Sidnev and Peak in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let's see. Toash and Parabex have reached watch streak milestones. It's hard to do. You know, our schedule is not a schedule. It's very irregular. So it really is hard to keep a streak going. It's impressive. I think it's impressive. Wait, how do you say championship in French? Do you say championship? Is it just, you know? They might do that in Canada. I don't think they would do that in France. You gotta have, championnat. Canada, they would have no problem just going, oh, the champion. French, no, they need to have their own word. Is that how you would spell it, though? Championnat? You guys still like call computers like ordinateur? Like just call it a computer. You still say ordinateur? Like get with the program. 177 here for Sidnev. 239 for Pkric. You like the new mic on mobile, but it needs a lot of treble. Yeah, you know, that's kind of why I got rid of it in the first place. So maybe I can try messing with it a little bit. It did seem like it was muffled a bit. Yeah, it's just the treble is not there. Pkric 269, 230 for Sidnev. Find out how the French say 70, 80, and 90. Yeah, 70, 80, and 90, right? So yeah, 60, 10, 4 times 20, and then 4 times 20 plus 10. It is insane. I think it depends on where you go. Like, I think France, they still do that because, of course, they do. But I think if you go to other places, they have separate words in other dialects. I think Danish is crazier. Yeah, I've heard that. I don't know exactly what the words are, but... Yeah, I remember. That for some reason that's 1990. I was in 8th grade then, so you know I was taking French then, so all those late 1900s dates are like right in my head. $398 for Sidnev, $441 for Pkric. The French-speaking Belgians say 7 ans. Yeah. Why was I taking French? I took French from grade 6 through grade 11 or 12. We had middle school languages. In the Northeast? In the Northeast? What? Yeah, it's French or Spanish. $5.13 Sidnev. $5.42 for Peak. Yeah, I thought I could, speak French to the ladies, and that would be it would be good if you're dating, because, like Pepe Le Pew, the cartoon character, would always speak French to the lady skunks, and he got all these dates. So I thought it would help me get dates. $5.95 for Peak, $6.10 for Sidnev. Sidnev now in the lead. I kid, of course. All the literature I wanted to read was French, and I didn't really have a connection to anything Spanish. Little did I know that I'd be living in Texas for half my life, but whoops. I did end up taking Spanish in high school, but I was a bad student. $7.52 for Sidnev, $6.77 for Peak. Okay, that Pepe Le Pew stuff, it was 100% true. That was part of it. It was part of it. I'll admit it. It's cringe. It's fine. Embrace your cringe. $7.71 for Peak, $8.72 for Sidnev. But no, definitely the stuff I wanted to read was more French. $8.03 for Peak, $9.03 for Sidnev. Tetris Sidnev, $9.68. Peak gets one down, $8.43. Another Tetris Sidnev, max out 27. All right, Sidnev could really use a bar down there because burns are going to be hard to come by. He's got that pesky gap there. Gets a long bar down, so that's going to help. And another bar down. B14 for Sidnev. And she's in at B20. Tetris for Peak, $9.89. And Sidnev opens up that center well, gets it. Tetris B64. Peak's board a little awkward here, entering 29 and high. So we'll see what he's able to do. All right, we have some hope here. The bar gets hung, and that is going to be fatal. Peak is going to top out at A06, and Sidnev is good in game number 2. And we are tied at a game apiece. Hana with the tier 1 sub, 58 months overall. Hana says cats. Yeah, I agree with that. 58 months of cats. Let me just refresh both these players just to make sure they're synced up. Okay. Looks like both players are ready. Let's go. Game number 3, Sidnev and Pkric. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, game number 3 underway. Yeah, Travis, I think I'm gonna have to mess with the EQ. Try to bring up those high frequencies a little bit. Sidnev working 4 rows off the bottom, long bar down, dirty Tetris. She is set up again. Long bar in Tetris. 126 for her. And she's able to get right back down to the bottom. Peak 167. Peak's going to have to go up and get those couple of rows covering the well. Gets 1, gets 2, opens it up. Long bar in, and another one. So easy peasy. 220 for Pkric, 219 for Sidnev. We're on shuffle again. Yeah, we are. Colin says, I remember back in Sidnev's hyper tapping days during Gauntlet in VC with our team and hearing boom, 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 boom in the mic from her tapping so hard. All right, Colin with his recollections. What's up, Colin? The prize pool is at $1,007.67. Thanks to contributions from Kathy, a Pickle Rickle fan. That got us up to the $700 that Nate put out a challenge about, and then Nate chipped in the other $300. So we are halfway to our top 8 goal. If you do want to contribute to that prize pool, use that Matcherino command to bring up the link, the one that says March Masters. That is the one. Tetris Sidnev 449 through 96. 408 through 89 for Pkric. Long bar in Tetris Pkric 433. There's about a 40,000 point lead for Sidnev, though when the lines are tied, it's not even a Tetris. So yeah, it's 16,000 point lead when they're one apart. Tetris Sidnev 495. What's up, username Gold? Tetris Sidnev 587, 9 lines away from level 19. There's another one, 609. Pkric trying to clean all this garbage out before 19 hits. All right, that long bar will help. And Pkric is out just in time. 526 entry for Pkric into 19. And Sidnev was in at about 633, somewhere around there. Tetris Sidnev 761. Colin with a 15 stream streak. In mathematics, the number 15 is a lucky number, a triangular number, a hexagonal number, and a pentatope number. Thank you, Colin. I don't know what a pentatope. Something 5 related. Tetris Sidnev 883, level 23. Pkric with the Tetris 726. Tetris Sidnev 993. It's a few thousand points away from the max. You had to Google it too. Wait, you put a fact about the level, about the number 15 in chat, and you didn't even know the fact, what it was. All right. Colin. My goodness. B58 for Sidnev on 27. 12 lines until 29. Oh, there was Vits. I must have missed the Vits. Oh, my God. C29, 1.2. Sidnev peaks 978. Trying to get that max out before 29. And just has to chuck some pieces down. Try to keep this low. C65 entry for Sidnev. That's a 1.26. I remember when that was like the world record in Tetris, and now it's just, you know, a fairly impressive 29 entry score. Oh, Pkric. No, that left side is inaccessible after that J piece. That's going to be a top out for Pkric at 994, and Sidnev. Yeah, Sidnev appears to be warmed up now, so Sidnev is good. My God.
Probability of life appearing. The first is that we had fossils about the 3.5 billion years ago. The Earth was formed 4.6 billion years ago.
All right, there's a Tetris rollover, and there's still like, she still could get like 10 Tetrises. But not with this board. She's going for it. I respect it. She's going for it, and I respect it. Oh, no, there it is. All right, here comes game number 4. There's the pieces. DE636E. You don't recall hearing this song before. Usually I skip over it. Sometimes it's an opening song, like pre-roll song, but I usually don't let it play during matches because it annoys me, the speech. I don't want to hear words, so I usually skip over it. But I'll use it in pre-roll. Okay, both players are ready. DE636E, yes. Game number 4. Pika's got to win to force a deciding game number 5. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. This is another one. I'm going to skip this one. This is the Voices in My Head song. I'll relegate that one to a pre-roll song too. Although honestly, I don't want to touch Apple Music right now. It's so delicate. All right, Sidnev ahead by 1 point. Tetris Sidnev. There's one for Pkric. All right, Pkric long bar in double. That will help. So Pkric about, I don't know, 2/3 the way up the board. Trying to bring this down. Starting to come down. 153 for Pkric. Tetris for Sidnev, 190. The Vits for Sidnev. Tetris Sidnev. And she's going to knock this down, start building up again. And Tetris Sidnev, 265. There's a dirty triple for Pkric to get that board cleaned up, and a Tetris for 201. You think Sidnev's become your favorite stacker? Who is your previous favorite stacker? Tetris Sidnev 334. Tetris Pkric 247. Dangler probably. Yeah, I mean, when Dangler's got it working, it's insane. You know, when everything's falling down right, it looks crazy. But certainly seems like Sidnev more consistent. Oh, the pullback there for Peak Tetris 318. I think back in the old days, let me think. Back in the old days, who were the crazy good creative stackers? Well, Nenu, I guess. Nenu, I think, would have pulled out all these crazy adjustments that people weren't doing. You know, back in the day, like 2019, 2020. Crazy adjustments from Nenu, kind of out of left field stuff. JDH says Yanni. Yeah, Yanni can be a little reckless, but yeah, so maybe Sidnev is the new Nenu and Dangler's the new Yanni. But no, yeah, Yanni could be a bit reckless. Yeah, a lot of Quaid stuff out of left field. I think a lot of his stuff ended up being counterproductive. Like too many center wells. But, you know, it looked awesome. $5.29 for Peak. Adam with that column 3 well. That stuff was ahead of its time. $6.17 for Sidnev, $5.54 for Peak. There's such thing as too many center wells. Yeah, I mean, you know, for Quaid, it was like part of his identity, right? So it's like me doing line spins, you know, doing unnecessary ones, pushing it. It's not like that, but you know what I mean? Like it's kind of do them just to do them, optimal or not. $5.98 for Peak, $7.25 for Sidnev. All right, Peak trying to survive up here. Level 23, 609. Oh yeah, Sodium. Yeah, Sodium did some crazy stuff. Tetris Peak 655. He's got big pile over on that left side. Big stack of squares. He's actually set up for a Tetris here if he can get it quick. And here come the squares. But now he's going to plug up that Tetris well. He's going for it again. And there's the Tetris 694 for Peaks. 959 for Sidnev, though. Tetris, Sidnev 991, Peak 762. Tetris Peak 846, B54 for Sidnev. So this is a 308,000 point lead. And Peak is into 29. And Peak is like way ahead in lines as well. So, I mean, Sidnev way ahead. The left side for Peak. So he's got to... I mean, I'm not sure what he can really do here. So if Sidnev just keeps playing, it's going to be really hard for Peak. So at some point, going to have to just kind of go for it. And he's not going to be in a position even to do that. So Peak going to top out and Sidnev is good. Peak, thank you so much. I appreciate your sportsmanship, waiting around. You know, things do happen. And so thank you for getting this match done. Really appreciate that. Sidnev, GG's to you. You will be moving on to the round of 16 to take on Pixel Andy. We'll go ahead and get this reported. And we will show you what the brackets all look like. And then we will leave and go do the things that we have to do. And I'm going to be up for a long, long time, basically until this paper is submitted. So stupid. All right, let's see. Sidnev 3, Peak 1. Why isn't my 3 button? My 3 button needs to work. There it is. I'm going to be typing so many 3s today. All right, brackets. So we actually do have now a fully full top 16. It's more like 1:59 at Pacific time. But I think if I just get it in before the person wakes up, they might not notice. And I won't get points off. I mean, it's just points off if it's late, but I want all the points. I need it. I only have an A-. I need an A in the class. All right, so anyway, that's our full top 16. We've got it. Here it is. You can check out the bracket using the bracket command if you want to see the full thing. There's our top 32. It's beautiful and glorious, and behold, there it is. Yeah, it's just points off for each amount of time that it's late. They'll still take it, but you get points off. I think it's basically 5% off per day. This is not the worst. Anyway. Okay, so the next thing that we have is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Masters Blue Purple Top 16. Yeah, so this whole center, this third column, Scooty, Guafi, Tetris Time, Winter. They will play down to one semifinalist. It will either be Blue Scooty, Guafi, Tetris Time, or Winter. We'll see how that goes. Toast. And then on Sunday, there's something scheduled. I don't know if I can do it. I hope I can. If we could move, even if we could move it ahead like an hour, it might help. I don't know. Sundays I might not be able to go to. I might have to have a substitute host. I've had tickets to a thing for a long time. And I didn't block off my availability appropriately and early enough to prevent it from being scheduled at that time. And it's scheduled, but tentatively scheduled for Sunday at 4 p.m. Meme, Cobra, and Dan V. We'll see. Well, it's going to do it for us today. Thank you to everybody who supported the stream today. Eventually this will come up, right? All right, let's refresh it. Any day. It's not coming up. Well, thank you anyway, Hana, for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. I think that was probably all that came up. So thank you, Hana. And then on the prize pool side, thank you so much to Kathy with the $140 contribution to the prize pool. And then Nate with the $300 contribution to the prize pool. That got us up to $1,007.67. So thank you, Kathy and Nate. We are halfway to our top 8 goal. And we're a little more than halfway done through the tournament. So that's good. We're making progress. Phew. Okay. Oh, also, thanks to the patrons, Scott Gray, Jen Window, K9 Tacky, Madelsberger, N-Dog, Mr. Brain, Corporal Jr., Troy Dan, Kim M, Cat Kit, Javanti, Jason, Sunny, and Mila, and everybody else. Thank you so very much. Okay, that's going to do it for me. Take care, YouTube, Queeneman, Mohammed, Deepest, Darkest, Jungliest Jungle, Mr. Brain, and everybody. Oh, Mr. Burrow is there as well. All right, take care and goodbye. All right, Twitch. Thanks, Jack Kinetic. Appreciate